Alright, people. Real talk. Super Smash Bros. Is one of my favorite game series of all time, and I absolutely love Ultimate far more than any of them. Plus, the DLC is looking great, with Piranha Plant being released and Joker hopefully around the corner. There is one character though, specifically a third-party character, who I think deserves a chance to get in the game, and who I think would probably be in the Fighter's Pass for way more than one reason. But first, who would this character be from, developer-wise anyways? Well, let's see what all the third parties have in Smash so far. Capcom got Mega Man, Ryu, and Ken. Konami got Snake and the Belmonts, Simon and Richter. Sega has Sonic, though if we're going technical-wise, they also have Bayonetta and Joker. Square Enix has, well, Cloud, and only 2 Final Fantasy tracks. And last, we have Namco, with just Pac-Man. Now you think, for being one of the main developers of the game, Namco should have at least, one more rep than what they had in Smash for 3DS and Wii U. I think most of you can see where I'm probably getting at here. I think the next downloadable content, the next fighter that's gonna be in the Fighter's Pass, will be from Namco. Specifically, a character that nobody, at least in the West, can predict. It's not gonna be Heihachi, it's not gonna be Dig Dug or Mr. Driller, and it will not be Klonoa either. I think the next Namco rep will be none other than, drumroll please, Haruka from the Idolmaster games. Now, hold up, do not click out of the video, I have reasons. Now, for these reasons, I'll go with 3 main ones, and as well as some supporting evidence alongside it. These 3 reasons will be the impact on gaming in general, was it a video game to begin with, as well as moveset, stage, and music potential. Let's start with the second one to get it out of the way. Was the Idolmaster a game to begin with? The short answer is yes. But here's the long answer. While some people have had their first experience with the series through the animes that came out in 2011 and 2014 respectively, the Idolmaster game actually debuted in arcades before being ported to the 360 and a special edition on the PSP. Anyways, the game itself is an idol simulation game of sorts. You played as a producer and got to train the idols of 765 production. Now, later in the series there is way more, but 765 is sort of the main one. And in the original Idolmaster, you got to choose between 10 idols, with Haruka being the most iconic out of all of them. And while the series is mostly known today for being on mobile devices and PlayStation consoles, there was a point where a majority of the games were on the Xbox 360. And one game in particular was even on the Nintendo DS. The DS game being the Idolmaster Dearly Stars, a spin-off of the series where, instead of playing as a producer, you play as a member of one of the new 876 Pro characters, which was set 6 months after the events of the first game. This would, however, be the only Idolmaster game on a Nintendo platform at all, which is kind of sad, seeing as there is so much potential for a sequel. Now, that aside, what about the impact it had? Well, the impact on gaming that the Idol Master series has had, at the very least in Japan. The Idol Master series has mainly just been in Japan, and only Japan, and the only game that I know that officially got localized was a virtual reality game, quote unquote, that was just Live Simulator. But in the land of the rising sun, Haruka is, in fact, a hugely requested character in Smash. Just take a look at this! This right here is a Japanese fan voting, based off of the website Pixiv. Pixiv is a website mainly used for fan art, but I'm pretty sure there are also discussions there. As you can see, the top 3 are Jibanyan from Yokai Watch, Arale from Puyo Puyo, and taking a majority of the chart is, well, Haruka. While other characters that are requested here in the West, like Crash and even Banjo-Kazooie, whom I also desperately want in, are extremely low in this chart, and are extremely low in this chart for some reason. Probably due to other characters being more recognizable in Japan than in the West. Plus the fact that obscurity of characters in America is not a first for the Smash series. For Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, however, so many people did not know what Xenoblade was, including myself, until Shulk was announced for Smash. And if we want to go to an even older example, I'm pretty sure nobody knew what Fire Emblem was, outside of Japan, of course, until Super Smash Bros. Melee released. As for the actual, games themselves, and less the character, well, there are other arcade games very similar to it after its release. The pre-Para games, for example, and even the Love Live one that Square Enix did. So, to pretty much sum it up, Idol Master created a subgenre of arcade games in Japan, which I like to dub the idol game. And, well, now for a super important part of this video. The moveset, stage, and music. Well, seeing as the Idol Master is just a rhythm simulation-ish game, Haruka would... it was kind of hard to make a moveset for Haruka, but I came up with sort of a basis. Her moveset would constantly be using idol moves, dancing all around the arena, very similar to the games. She could probably toss her mic as a side beef, similar to K. Rool's crown, and have a meter. I dubbed this the shiny meter, which is pretty similar to that of Cloud's limit charge, except you can't actually charge it. Final Smash, obviously, would be a live show right there on the battlefield, with fans trampling the opponents. As for the stage, well, where else but the stage? The most iconic part of the Idol Master is the stage, where all of the 765 Pro perform their songs. And as a stage in Smash, it would work very similar to the Nintendo's one, where it's one long stage, also like Bridge of Elden. But eventually, props would come in, like the platforms and stuff. And this time, along with the stage game platforms, the audience will throw King Blades, essentially electronic glow sticks, at anyone, causing at least 5% and maybe max 10% damage. Now what about the music? Well, there is a lot to go in. There are tons and tons of songs in the entire series alone. Just listing off some of them right here. Masterpiece, Go My Way, Isn't Yoru no Yoku, Relations, any background music from Dearly Stars, Town from Idolmaster 2. Ready, the Idolmaster, Kiyomiya Kiari, Shiny Smile, Hello, Alive, Kyun Vampire Girl, Dazzling World, and Precog. Yes, that's a lot, I know. The majority of those songs are from the games Idolmasters 1 and 2, as well as Dearly Stars, which was the only one on Nintendo platform, as I said earlier. But the potential for music in the series is absolutely huge. Like, enormously crazy huge. Plus, just think if it gets the Sonic treatment and all of the original songs have the vocals along with them. I think it would be absolutely amazing. Plus the remixes, plus a bunch of the songs go my way in Agent Yoru no Yuku specifically have gotten various remixes online. So just listen to some of those and you'll probably get a taste of what it'll probably be like in Smash. In conclusion, I believe and hope that the next third-party rep in Smash from Namco is indeed Haruka Amami from the Idolmaster. Should be pretty easy to put in the game, seeing as Namco owns the rights to the Idolmaster and is currently working on Smash Bros. Ultimate with Nintendo and Sakurai. But only time can tell if we'll be able to actually see her in the game or not, as Nintendo picked all the Fighters Pass characters already. But I mean, hey, if Joker can get in somehow, then why not our girl Haruka? Alright. Thanks for watching this prediction / wishful thinking video, and the first video that I've actually put some thought into, not just something random. If you enjoy me talking about stuff, subscribe. Also, I'm curious, who do you think is gonna get in Smash besides Joker? Say it in the comments. Have a good one, I guess.